Thank you so much. And now we have Abshir Mahamed, who is representing Black Lives Matter.
Hello everyone, my name is Abshir Omar Mahamed. My name is Abshir Omar Mahamed, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you who have taken the time out of your day to come up here to this Commons and to stand for social justice, to stand for civil rights, to stand for human rights. What we've seen this past weekend is atrocious, it's un-American, it's fascism in its simplest form. It is neighbor hating neighbor, it is colleague hating colleague, it is Americans tearing down other Americans in the name of white supremacy. It is not white nationalism, it is not economic anxiety, it is hate, it is fear-mongering, it is bigotry, and it is un-American. I am not an American by birth, but I'm an American by choice. My family came to this nation because it is a beacon of hope, prosperity, love, and human rights that the entire world has envied. But can we say that the world looking at America last weekend showed any envy for the crimes, the hatred, the vitriol that was seen? We were a country that the world envied, where people sought to come here by any means necessary, risking their lives in the sea, crossing our deserts in our southern border to find protection for their family and economic prosperity. People like me who grew up in a refugee camp, waiting and pleading for a visa to come to this country. Luckily, I came to this country in the early 90s, where there was tolerance for immigrants, where we had a government that was not using fear to bring its political agenda to be. We have seen this last couple of years, the hate that has grown in our nation, the intolerance that we've seen in our communities, and it is not a thing that happens in Charlottesville or Atlanta or LA, but it happens here in Iowa. Many of you may know that this year I have decided to run for city council here in Des Moines. And when I ran, I knew I was gonna get, mudslinging, name calling, but I never expected what I heard and what I felt this year. People were calling me an ISIS agent, a member of Hamas, a member of Fatah, a terrorist, not because of my policies, but because of where I come from, because of my name, because of my ethnic origins, because of the way I came to this nation as an immigrant and a refugee. I've been called every vile name you can think of, and some very non-creative ways as well. I am deeply saddened by what I've seen in this country, by its history, and by our willingness not to learn from it, and that we are not willing to accept our history. This nation was born of slavery. It was born of hate. It was born of superiority, and there are those in this country who cannot accept that and say there was nothing wrong with our country. Our Constitution speaks eloquently of civility, of the humanity, that we are all born equal. But reality and history shows us that those rights are conditional. They are conditional based on social contract of who we allow to be American, of who we allow these laws to protect. And time again, we have seen it fall short. The rights and privileges that our brothers who are LGBTQ have today did not come about because they just fell from the heavens. It came about because people like you and me fighting in the streets saying that love is love. The rights of the people in this country who are disabled did not just come about. It came because of people like you and me saying people with disability are just as American as you and me, and they deserve a free country. The Civil Rights Bill did not come about because we asked nicely. It came about because of bloodshed and death and fighting day in and day out, showing oppression where it is and calling it by its name: racism, hatred, and bigotry. We as a community cannot just come to these vigils, cannot write Facebook posts, cannot donate to candidates we think will bring about change, but we must bring change about ourselves, neighbor to neighbor, community by community, fighting for freedom for all Americans, regardless of ethnicity, religion, background. We must look inwards at our own bias and learn from it and move past it and embrace one another. And I thank you all for being here. And I hope you all stand up for social justice, for human rights, and to say that Black lives matter in this country. Can you please say that one time with me? Black lives matter in this country. Thank you so much.